And now the thing that actually matters in golf, right, is impact. So what we need to see here, and here are the keys, okay? Your hips have to be moving open through impact, okay? Your upper body has to be moving open through impact, okay? Now, how do we keep them moving? We'll get into that in another section. As far as like, that doesn't make sense. So what matters at impact is your hips have to be opening and moving. Your upper body has to be opening and moving, okay? You also have to be in overall flexion at impact still. And we also need our arms and hands in a position that's making the club face be very stable. So what that looks like is basically, we get it here, we're planted left, okay? So once you planted left, you're rotating in about that same spot. Like you're not trying to have one thing too far one way or another. You're trying to keep your balance right in that same spot, okay? Your left elbow should be facing the target at impact. Your hips should both be in flexion. So if they're flat, that means they're extended. If they have some roundness here, that means they're in flexion. So both hips should be in flexion. Your left hip and your left hamstring should be pulling back through impact. Your left elbow should be at the target. Your left arm should be off your chest. You don't want to see it straight and pinned. You want to see it a little bent and off your chest. This right palm should be facing right at the target, and this right arm should feel like it's almost facing right at the target as well. Everything is in flexion, and you should be able to feel like you didn't open your shoulders until late enough. So now from here, it feels like you're rotating everything as hard as you can, and it looks something like this. Pelvis should feel like it's as open as it can. The shoulders, even though they are opening, because there's a differential between the two, pelvis is here and chest is here, because even though it feels like they're opening, there should only be a few degrees open at impact versus these being very open. And from there, this stays internal. All you're doing is you're hitting as hard as you can and turning as much as you can and sending it all the way through to finish like that.